Yeah, we are here again on another episode of the Question Live Show with your host, Verona Willis-Brown. And that is moi. Yes, indeed, we're living for the weekend. Yes, we is, as they would say, yes, we is. Yes, we are. It's the proper way to say that. Okay? Yes, we are living for the weekend, and we are here again. We are here again on another episode. This is where we come in and we inspire, we empower, we educate, but most of all, we support each other. So therefore, come on in. Come on in. Let us see how we can support each other. So what? We could grow. The more we support each other, the stronger we will be. The more we support each other, the better we will grow. So let us understand this concept. Let us be conscious of the very thought that we have that we cannot go nowhere by ourselves. Okay. We cannot reach nowhere by ourselves. Somebody deposited, somebody paved the way, somebody add a little something, sprinkle a little something up on us, a little sugar, love it on us. And it got us going. Somebody tuned up our vehicle and we tune up and we gone. Okay, so we need to understand this concept, honey. That listen, you need me and I need you. So let us understand this together. Now, this is the Question Live Show where I say if you have a book, a story, a work in progress, come on in, So what? We could build together, create together, grow together, and of course, support each other. Because that is what we're supposed to do. That is our sole purpose here on this earth, and that is to support each other so we can grow. Yes. So come on in the room. Today is Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, because it's buy one, get one free. It is Saturday for me, and it might just be Sunday for you. So good morning to you. Good night to somebody else. Good day to somebody else. That's good life. That is how we are rolling in here. So now here, let us roll into how we are going to do this show tonight. Because tonight we're going to talk about want to be a planning agent. You want to learn how to plan a thing or do. Showers, baby shower, wedding, graduation, whatever it is that you want to celebrate. You want to be the great planner. We want to figure out how we want to be the great planner tonight of our own destiny, of our own purpose. So let us get right into tonight's episode, okay? Now listen up. If this is your first time tuning in, you never heard of the Question Live Show before, you never heard of Verona Willis-Brown before, you just never heard of the Audio Free Enough platform before, listen, welcome. Welcome. Just go over to the chat over there, type in your name or wave to me and let me know, it's my first time. Not because I want to spotlight, because I want to just listen, but I want to acknowledge your presence because the present does. Yes, it's like there's a new baby. And when there's a new baby, we get excited, honey. Yes, indeed. We get excited. And even if that's not a new baby, we get a new hairstyle. We get some new clothes, new jewelry, new bag, new shoes. Ladies, you know how we do. We get excited. Oh, we go to we get a good sale. We're like, woo! So we go to the grocery and we have a grocery list and we got everything and they have a big sale. Some new item come up. Yes! So that's how we want to welcome you, new people. So wave to me so I could see you. And for those of you who are returning, whether it is your first, second, whatever amount of time, anytime after the first time, you are now considered a returning audience. And if you are a returning audience member, I want to say to you, welcome. Because when you show up, I show up, we show up together. Hello, we just build up a big family. You see, for many of you who've been here, you know that I'm from a big family, so I'm used to big family. I'm not used to little family. I'm used to big family. Like all the people over there. I'm used to a big family. So come on in and add to our family. So what? we can enjoy each other company. Yes, so it is Saturday. It is Saturday, and we're getting excited. So, for those of you who are returning, you already know what time is it at this point. This point is where I say we do have some rules here. Yes, indeed. No, newbies, don't let the word rules, let your heart go, your mind go scatter, because I say rules. Rules are everywhere we go. Whether you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to school, you go to mass, you go to temple, you go to the synagogue, you just go around the entire world. There are rules. Some we make, some we break, some we abide by, some we like, whatever. So we pick and choose. But guess what? Right here in the Question Live Show, we only have a few, and we call them house rules. Only 5 of them. 5 house rules. Oops, where did my pen go? 5 house rules that we have here. Ooh. Yes, 5 house rules. And let us go over them really quick. The first one is, if you are watching me right now and you wave to me or say hi to the audience, I see you. I'm going to see you over there. And what I do, I will spotlight your name on the screen. And when I spotlight your name on the screen, it's just saying that I see you. I acknowledge your presence. So what I ask you to do when I do that, you just go over there in the middle of the page. You see the word share. Click that share button and invite somebody to come on in and join with us. Yes, indeed. This is sharing the live. It's like sharing yummy. Fresh food that just come off the stove or out the oven, the one that your mama cooked or your papa, your granny, somebody cook it. But guess what happened? Now it is your favorite meal because it is so good. Yes, and when something tastes good, honey, we would like to share that. But if you don't know that you are sharing, let me tell you, you do share subconsciously every single day. Yes, we do. We share with the rat, the cat, the dog, the bird, the worms. Hello. We share every single day. So when I say share, don't let it so foreign, because we do this every day. Even the common ants on the ground is eating from you. Yes. So share the live. Now, if you are watching this and I did not spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay. And if you are watching the replay, I just ask you to just go over there in the chat, type hashtag replay, and let us know what is it that you learn. Because this is a teaching platform. And because it is a teaching platform, we are student and teacher at the same time. So we shop with the same intention, and that is to teach, to learn, and to grow. Absolutely. So come on in, and this is what you're going to do as well. You're going to go in the middle of the screen, just like everybody else. Go in the middle of the screen. You see the word share. Click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with you. Sometimes, honey, it is just not good to eat alone. When you're having a good plate of food, sometimes it's just not good for you to eat alone. So you would like to share that. He says sharing the replay is like sharing leftover food. Yes, and leftover food is like the food cooking twice, honey. So twice as nice. So you would like to share that indeed. So that is rule number 1. Rule number 2, go accordingly. Grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, crayon, color, pencil, pen, whatever. If it is a piece of feather or a piece of leaf, you need some ink, some paint to dip it in and to scribble away. Where in your notebook or on a piece of paper. Yes, indeed. And you want to write it there. Now, if you don't have any of those, you're going to go on your electronic device. You're going to scroll, find a blank page, utilize that blank page. It is called the notepad section. And that is why they created it, so we can use it. Yes. And if you don't have anything called a blank page on your electronic device, the one that you're watching me on, you might have another one called a cell phone. If you do have the cell phone available, go in there, open it up, scroll in there, find that blank page that says notepad section in there. Now you're going to utilize it just the same way. I know you're watching me from an electronic device because you're not sitting in the studio with me. So yes, indeed, go in there, scroll, find that space, and utilize it. Now, indeed, and if you don't have that, text back to yourself. Text back to yourself. Now, the show is called the Question Live Show, and you must be asking a question, Verona. What is it that you're telling us to text back, write down, scroll, and all that stuff? Good. As your host, I am responsible to answer your question. And that is, here on the Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets. And I encourage you to write them down. Yes, darling, write them down for several reasons. When we write things down, we extract the very thoughts out of our head. We are putting them on paper, and that paper is looking back at us. And what happened? Now, the very thought now become reality, and we are here to manifest the very thought that is rolling in our heads called our dreams and our vision and our goals. So we are here to extract that out. And listen, when we write one word, that one word could turn into a sentence and sentences and sentences. And those sentences could equal to paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And those paragraphs could equal to pages and pages and pages. As a result of all those pages, you might just end up with a book. And not only a book, you might just become the next published author. Yes. And of course, I'll be right here ready to celebrate with you. You see, we as writers, we like to write our own story. And then we attempt to write your own. But guess what? It is not as effective as you writing your own story. Because why? We all got story built up inside of us, and I'm here to encourage you to extract those stories and bring them out so they can become a strategic way for somebody to get through something. Hey, it might just remind somebody that they're not alone. It might remind somebody that they're bold. It might remind somebody that they're courageous. It might remind somebody that, hello, we're in this together. Right? So we want to do that. Yes, indeed. So write things down. Write things down. I like to write things down. I try to tell you, I write things down all the time. No, and let me tell you, writing things down can just add to a solution for someone to smooth out a situation, and they sit there like, yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing your story with me. So good. As we talk about solution, let us go to the next rule. The next rule is grab yourself something to drink. Whether it is water, wine, tea, juice, soda, whatever it is. You might be having a popsicle right now. It could be some smoothie, some shake, some porridge, some soup, or maybe some broth. Whatever it is that you're drinking, that is fine by me. It is none of my business what you're drinking on this weekend. All I ask you to do is to put in the comment section that you are drinking something. Why would I do that? I am saying to you that here on the Question Like Show, we like to celebrate. Yes, we do. We like to celebrate. So whether it is your small win, your big win, or whatever it is, it could be your anniversary, your wedding, you found out you're pregnant, you just had a baby, you found out, hey, you just met somebody got proposed to, you got married, all that good stuff. Your country is celebrating something. Your culture is celebrating something. Somebody from your country is celebrating something. Hello. All of that, we like to come on in and we like to celebrate. That is what we do up in it, because when we celebrate, it is a form of support. Yes, indeed. And that is what we do, because the more you celebrate somebody, hello, both of us will grow together. Yes. So we like when you come on in and celebrate. Now, even though I list all those things you might be drinking, I like to recommend that you drink water. Drink water for several reasons. It quenches thirst, it flushes the body of toxin, and it flourishes the skin. Now, I'm not a medical doctor, but I know a thing or two, darling. Yes, indeed. Drink up your water. And let me tell you something. I like to show with my water. Why? Because I believe in miracle. And I met a man. Yes, I met a man. And I know his story, because he's a miracle worker. Because guess what? He went in somebody's wedding, and when he went in somebody's wedding, they ran out of wine. They ran out of wine, and he's like, no problem. You know, y'all didn't know I was coming, but that's okay. Give me some water. And they brought him that water, honey. And when they brought him that water, he's like, ooh, wee. Ta-da! He turned the water into wine. Hey, wine is good for you. Every now and then, take a little sip because you're turning water into wine. Well, let me tell you something. I like to believe every single time that I get up that there is a miracle about to happen in my life. Whether my water turn into wine or whether your water turn into wine, that is not even the point. The point is you must expect a miracle every day, whether it's in your finance, your health, your community, your house, wherever. Just expect a miracle every single day because it can be done. Because let me tell you, I'm friends with the man. Yes, I'm friends with the man, the miracle worker, Jesus. His name is Jesus. Okay? His name is Jesus. So I'm friends with the man. Now, another reason why I like to tell us to drink something is because I am the host and I'm back here doing all the talking. I don't have time to sip in my water because if I sip, I'm going to run on to the bathroom and then you're not going to see me on the show. So drink on my behalf. I thank you so kindly. Yes, thank you. Now, with all that drinking, if you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go on now, and then you're going to come right back and grab your seat right here on the Question Live Show. Why? Your seat is reserved. It is reserved with your name on it, and not only your name, but your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gift, your talent, your passion, your purpose, your destiny. It is there. And inside of all of that is your greatness. Absolutely. And we operated from our inside out. And let me tell you, if you decide to give up your seat, you are giving up your birthright to be great. And we are not in the business of giving up no birthright. Not at all. Not today, Saturday, not today, Sunday. No time at all. So if you went on to the bathroom and you come on back and you don't see your seat, that is okay. It's not that somebody took your seat, honey. Nope, because nobody can take your seat. But what I ask you to do is just stand in position, put your bottom on the floor because what? There's always a position for you to fill. Yes, there's always a position for you to fill. Why? We are all on this journey called life. And we all have an intention to build a success story. However you want to define success, that is up to you. But guess what? We cannot succeed by ourselves. Therefore, we need each other. Yes, we need each other. So whether you are the prime minister, the president, the vice president, the mayor, the governor, the teacher, the student, whoever you are, whatever position you're in, you did not get there by yourself. So let me tell you somebody, audience, you want to be with somebody. You want to work with somebody so you could get somewhere. I am not saying to be the president or whatever position you are going after in this life, you need somebody. When a president is running, they're like, hey, people, we need you. Our president don't run a campaign unless he called for the people, like, come on, people, let's work together. I'm here to make things better for you. He didn't just like, hey, I'm a president. Nope. And the prime minister don't say like, hey, I'm just a prime. No. They call for the community, honey. They call for the people. Come on in, people. Let us put in the vote so we can win this together. Good. Now, with that said, let us go to the next rule, which is really, really small. If I say something and it resonates with you, it touch your heart or your mind, put in the comment section, yes, it's simply meaning that you are lining yourself up with the conversation and we are rolling on into the episode. Yes, we are agreeing, we are holding a conversation. Why? Because this is not a monologue. No. This is a dialogue, which is a conversation between you and I. So if I look over there and I see that there's a yes or there's a conversation going on, I'm like, yes, I am not alone. So with that said, let's roll into tonight's episode. Okay, darlings, let us roll into tonight's episode. All I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to the audience and I'm going to see who is at the door, who is in the audience. Let me go click. Yes, indeed. I see Georgia, Queen Sister over there. She's like, hey, I see you. Yes. for you. Yep, we right here. She is a VIPer, okay? She got her VIP ticket. She sat there. She's like, I'm in the front row. I have my VIP ticket. Hello, somebody. She is a VIPer. Now, newbies. If you want to become a VIPer, you got to show up and you got to take action, because Georgia is a VIPer because she showed up and she took action. So, honey, if you're a newbie, yeah. You got to keep on showing up and take action. It is great to see you. Yes, indeed. Love those kids. Matches here. Listen, I tried to tell you, honey. I tried to tell you I'm all up in here. Thank you, darling. Thank you indeed. Living for the weekend, honey. Living for the weekend. It is great to see you. Hello, and I see Sharon is here. Sharon is like, I'm up front right next to Georgia. She is a VIPer as well. Listen to me again. If you want to become a VIPer, yes, indeed, VIPer is a word. Yes, it is a word. VIPer, you got to earn the spot to become a VIPer. Yes, indeed. See, I'm glad to be in the audience. Yes, VIPer. Yes, she's a VIPer. So guess what? She's right there in the front row and she's ready to roll on up in here. Thank you so much. It is great to see you up in here, in here. Having some real coconut water straight from the coconut. Hello, somebody. Georgia says she's having some coconut. She got a coconut and she's like, hey, I'm drinking my water. Come on in with that, sis. Come on in with that. That is how we roll up in the weekend. Some real coconut water. Honey, I usually have my coconut water, but Lord knows it's from the can. Lord of mercy. One day I'm just going to be underneath a coconut tree and sip with my straw. Or just put the coconut to my head. Whoop. Yep, indeed. That is what we're doing. Yeah, go ahead with your bad self, Georgia. Go ahead with your bad self. Yes, indeed. Listen to me, newbies. If you are watching this, listening to this, I just want to really encourage you to come on in the audience and wave to us. Wave to us so we can acknowledge your presence. Listen, as you can see in the chat, we like to celebrate and we like to welcome each other. We acknowledge each other. And that is the reason why you see Sharon is saying hi to Georgia, Georgia is saying hi to Sharon, because we are one family here. And the more you come on in, is the more we going to welcome you. Like, hey, give you some virtual hug. Give you some question lash or hug. Like, we here, right? We here together. So come on in. I know some of you might just feel shy. Sometimes I feel shy too. But guess what? I still got to show up. And for those of you who are just peeping in, I say welcome to you as well. Your views make a difference. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, indeed. So we are going to roll on up in here. People need people. It don't matter. No matter where you go, honey. It doesn't matter where you go. People need people. It is just solid. There's nobody under the sun. If you're a baby, you need your mama, you need a child. Hello, spouse needs spouse. Everybody needs somebody sometime. Listen to me. Not even sometime, all the time. Everybody needs somebody. It don't matter. You're president, you need somebody. You might not just need a vice president. You need a whole cabinet of people, okay? Okay, you're the prime minister, you need a whole cabinet. You need people in your circle. You can't just like get up and like, hey, I'm going to run this thing by myself. No, we don't. That's not how this works. Absolutely not. Everybody needs somebody. Okay, and at this very point, as Sharon just mentioned, people need people. So we can't go on this journey if we don't have somebody. So with that said, we are going to talk about 7 ways where we can become a great planner. Now, when we talk about planning, we might be planning a shower, we might be planning a wedding, we might be planning a trip, we might be planning something. Me, personally, I like when people kind of like plan for me, but then I like to step in again. Sometimes I just step right back in and like, I think I could do this. But you know what? It's not really good because, you know, if I'm giving you the responsibility to plan for me and then I want to just drop back in there like, hey, I think you should do that. No. That you can be a better planner. Let me just sit back and fold my hand. But me, I'm working on it, people. Lord help me, I'm working on it. When I tell you, can you please do this? And I'm like, okay, did you? Then we jump back in there and we question the very thing that we are asking somebody to do for us. So listen, when somebody's planning something, me, I like an easy life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like an easy life. I like to just go on this, the path is clear, and like I just want to just roll on through. I want to do my stuff and just roll on through. Yes, indeed. So when we are saying somebody to plan something for us, let us relax ourselves. Knowing that the weight is being lifted up, honey. Yes, it's like if you're planning a trip and you got a travel agent, and that travel agent is getting the trip ready, you're gonna call every second. So. And you're gonna call every second. Like, did you get? No. Let us retrain our brain not to do this. If somebody is the planner, let them be a planner. If you're having a party and you hire a planner, now let that stay because you already gave them your ideas of what is it that you so want. So guess what? They took your ideas, and once they took your ideas, they're rolling with it so they can plan the event to suit what you deserve. And what you when you hand over something is what they're going to be using. So let us allow ourselves to let people help us. We call for help. Let the help us. You know what I'm saying? As Sharon just said, people need people. Let the help be the helper. Okay. And that's what a planner is. A planner is someone that's helping you. You said, okay, I want to have a party. But it becoming overwhelming for you alone to do a party. One person cannot do a party. One person cannot do a party. So you're calling somebody who would like to do all this planning stuff. Like, okay, I need an event planner. Okay, you look for somebody who will like all these things, and they come and they're like, okay, we're gonna put this here, that, there, that, and that's it. So tonight we are going to go over 7 ways that we can become great planner. But guess what? Before we go into these 7 ways, listen. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I do. I like to celebrate up on the show. I like to celebrate, honey. If you don't like to celebrate, you're not in the right space. Because you gotta come on in so I could infect you with all this celebration stuff. I like to celebrate, honey. I celebrate my life. I celebrate your life. I celebrate all this good stuff. And I tell you, if your country is celebrating something, we are up in here. Let me tell you, today, this Saturday, Sunday, right about now, buy one, get one free day. God is good. God said, give me 1 day, 2 days. God just like give you 2 days for the price of one. Hello? God give you a life and like you got 2 days. Because right now, I might be up in another country somewhere where they're in another day. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. Today, Lord of mercy. I'm going to go up in here because I want to do a lot of celebration before we go into tonight's topic. Because let me tell you, that Jamaica, newbies, if y'all don't know by now, I'm from Jamaica, but you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. And I got stories. So usually I talk about a story, one of my stories, because I'm the only one that can talk about my story. But today I want to celebrate Jamaica. And I saw Jordan talking about real coconut. And I'm like, oh, no, we're celebrating Jamaica today. You know what I'm saying? They're like, today, right? We're celebrating Jamaica. Let me tell you something, people. If you're not from Jamaica, I would encourage you to celebrate Jamaica as well. You know, and if you're not from Jamaica, get a Jamaican friend. Yes, indeed. And if you're from Jamaica, get somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Grab another Jamaican and come on up in here because Jamaica is making a mark out there in this world. Let me tell you, first of all, let me spotlight some Jamaicans up in here. Look at this right here. Here we are. No, the reason why I'm gonna put that up first. No, that's the second photo. Right here, Jamaica Festival Queen Andreen Cameron crowned UII valedictorian. Let me tell you something. I want to celebrate this sister right here. Hashtag Jamaica right up in here because tonight we are celebrating Jamaica. Yes, indeed. Oh, I didn't have my I missed my Jamaican earring. I was supposed to change my earring, but that's okay. That's okay. This is the sister right here doing the thing. If you're from Jamaica, you know, festival just finished a couple months ago and she won, you know what I'm saying? She was the festival queen and she doing her thing. And she went back to, and she didn't come out of school. She's just up in there. And here she's right here. And she said, we're first rate, top class, second to none graduates. I want to just pause for a second. Hello? Yes, sister said to the graduates, because, you know, she giving a little speech, you know what I'm saying? She giving a little speech and thing. And she stood up there and she's like, listen, graduates, okay, of this UII, University of the West Indies, okay, if you don't know. A lot of people come from different places, go on to Jamaica, and they attend the UII. But sister stood up there. Hashtag Jamaica. Sister stood up there and sister said to the class, you know what I'm saying? Because she got to represent the class. We are first rate, top class, second to none. Simply means she's trying to say to you, there's no competition here. There's no competition right here. We up here, okay? We got to have this mentality that we're top rating people. We got to have this mentality about ourselves all the time. So go ahead, sister, with your bad self. We celebrate you, honey. We celebrate you. Hashtag Jamaica, hashtag valedictorian, hashtag UII. We up in here celebrating Jamaica tonight. And we still up in Jamaica because here's another one. Here's another one. Here is another one. From sleeping in car to U.S. Department of Justice consultant Bram. Hello, somebody. If y'all not celebrating these things right now, I need for you to wave your hand. Okay, wave your hand if you're not celebrating, and I would like to know why you're not celebrating. I done told you, celebrating somebody or something is a form of support. Those sisters that I just showed you, they didn't get there by themselves. They didn't get, no, they didn't get there by themselves. No. They didn't get there by themselves. These sisters right here, these sisters had some team, you know what I'm saying? They had some push. So we want to understand this concept. They didn't just rise up. They didn't just wake up and like, hey, I'm U.S. consultant. No. So let me pop this up again if y'all didn't see what I'm saying. From sleeping in car to U.S. Department of Justice consulting. The journey of a Jamaican educator in the United States. Somebody. Hello? All right. Good. We still up in Jamaica because we still have some more. I still got another sister. Okay? We still got some sister up in there because I'm going to go to another one. Oh, hello. Theta is in the house. Theta is up in the house. Theta is a VIP. Hello, Theta. Theta up in here. She up in the front row. She is a VIP. She got a VIP ticket. Let me tell you, we up in here, queen. We up in here. We celebrating these queens out here because Jamaica is doing a thing out here today. Yes, there is. They say yes, we are. Okay, don't y'all say yes, we is. That is incorrect. Okay, it's just that people talk broken, and you know what I'm saying. That is not nice. Don't follow that. But let me tell you. Some queens out there, they're doing their thing, Peter. They're doing their thing up in here because we celebrating Jamaica right now. And that was number 2 sister, because I want to put her up again. Look at this one here. I want to put her up again. Go ahead with your bad self, girl. Go ahead with your bad self. But let me tell you something. I want to celebrate. Yeah, here we go. This one here. Hello. Right here. Becoming a billion, not a million, a billionaire. Miss Dr. Trisha Bailey. Hello. Somebody? Anybody out there? Let me just take her off the screen for a second. Are y'all see what I'm saying? Or y'all see what I'm posting up in here? Okay. Hashtag Jamaican. Hashtag Jamaica. Hashtag Jamaica. Y'all see what I'm putting up? Because we need to understand that no limitation is to us. We got no limitations. We need to understand that when we set our minds to do something, whether we are sleeping in a car, whether we are homeless, whether we are struggling, we shall rise. Okay? And these sisters, they did not just rise because they're like, hey, I'm going to rise. No, they talk it and they took action. So let us find let us get inside of ourselves and celebrate these sisters up in here. But the last one that I just put up, I just told you, hashtag Jamaica. Let me tell you, the last one that I just put up here, okay, the last one I just put up, Dr. Trisha Bailey. I want you to understand this here, okay, because we're celebrating tonight. I want you to understand because we're going to go into our topic. This lady right here, this Dr. Trisha Bailey right here, she is the wealthiest woman in Jamaica. Yes, indeed. Dr. Trisha Bailey, you can look up. That's her right there with Sherry Shepherd. She was on Sherry Shepherd's show a couple weeks back. Yes, indeed. So let me tell you something. We're celebrating them. How to become a billionaire. Hello. Get her book. Her book is called Unbroken. Yep, indeed. That is Dr. Trisha Bailey, the wealthiest, not richest, because we are rich, the wealthiest woman in Jamaica is Dr. Trisha Bailey. I'm just trying to say, hello. I'm just trying to say, listen, y'all know what I do up in here, up in here. Y'all know what I do. Hello, Dr. Trisha Bailey. You setting the pace for somebody. These ladies, they're setting the pace for somebody. Thank you, Lord. Yes, indeed. Tina, you celebrating? Tina, what you celebrating? I'm celebrating my goddaughter who graduated today from the U. Hello, Tina. We just talk about the lady, the valedictorian. Is your goddaughter the valedictorian, Tina? Can we just talk about her? Oh, Chantel Matthews. Hold on. Chantel Matthews. We like to celebrate you. You're in the batch of the first class honor. You're in the batch with the valedictorian that says, hello, we are top ranking. Yes, indeed. So Chantel, shout out to Chantel up in here. Hashtag UWI up in here. Hashtag UWI up in here. We're doing it. Yes, indeed. Listen, we celebrate Chantel Matthews. As you can see, here goes the valedictorian that says, hey, the valedictorian has spoken. Yep, she has spoken. She said, we are first class, we're first rate, top class, second to none, graduates. So hello, somebody. We want to say congratulations to Chantel Matthews as well as the entire class of UWI in Jamaica. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So with that said, let us roll right into our topic as we do all the celebration, honey. Y'all know I get really excited up in here. So yes, LOT, yes, congratulations to your goddaughter who graduates with great honors. I love it. Yes, indeed. Chantel, big up yourself, girl. Big up the entire class of UWI. Yes, indeed. Class of 2023. Up in here. That's how you close out a season for 2023, darling. That's how you close out a season on top. Yeah. All right. Good. Oh, let us hashtag that. Class of 2023. Hashtag class of 2023. Yes, ma'am. We up in here doing a thing or two. Lord of mercy. I love it. It is good when we can stop to celebrate each other. It is really good when we know that these graduates did not get there by themselves. I said this and I'm going to keep on saying, those graduates, they did not get there by themselves. They didn't get to this day by themselves. No. They had a teacher, they had their peers, they had a situation, they had all sorts of stuff. They did not get there by themselves. And wherever they're going from here, I think Peter said her goddaughter, radiologist, honey, wherever she's going from here, she gonna need somebody. She gonna need some people around her. Yes, indeed. Women of Jamaica, we celebrate you. Class of 2023, we celebrate you. Yes, indeed. And like I said, we up in here doing a thing or two. Yes, indeed. So let us get this together. And like I said, Dr. Trisha Bailey, we celebrate you as well. Hashtag all of that. Yes, we hashtagging everybody here tonight. Thank you. Yes, indeed. We up in here. So let us go into 7 ways to become a great planner. Because you're not, let me tell you something. I can't get over this. You see, all those graduates, they had to plan. They had to plan how they're going to get through some stuff. They had to plan how they're going to travel. They had to plan how they're going to do their test. They had to plan how graduation is going to come. They had to even plan what is going to happen for graduation day. Hello? We up in here, honey. We up in here. Come on up in here. We up in here. Thank you kindly. So let us jump into some 7 ways how we can become great planner as we celebrate here tonight. Yes. An educated woman of Jamaica, educated class of Jamaica. We're out there. We're winning. We're winning. And there was a video that I wanted to play, but I know because, YouTube might shut down my video. So there's another video with a man and his wife that created, if you're into cheesecake, if you like cheesecake, I'm not saying that I like cheesecake, I'm just saying, if you like cheesecake, there is a couple out there that the wife was making cheesecake and the husband like, ooh, he worked for UPS. And it's like, ooh, he kind of contribute, and it's like, listen, I like what you do. He was delivering, he was doing all that stuff. He got involved, but guess what? Something came in and interrupt his thinking. Something came in and interrupt his mind, and guess what happened now? He is now creating cheesecake of one of a kind. He's around the world. He's creating cheesecake with all sides of Jamaican flavor up in there, like sorrel, red stripe there, tamarind, all sort of thing that you think that you know about Jamaica. He got the flavor up in cheesecake. I'm gonna have to find a way to let y'all see the information, but I don't want to play the video and then YouTube going to tell me that I can't play the video. That's why I didn't play the video. So thank you kindly. But I go and send it. I go and post the information somewhere. Yes, indeed. No man stand alone. No one stand alone for sure. Is that excellent? Yeah, listen. It is stated out there, and we following that. No one stand alone. No island stand alone. No baby. No. For sure. Excellent on the screen. UII. It is solid proof when they make that statement. No island stand alone. No man stand alone. Okay. Every man got to do their own part, but no man stand alone. And when you do your own part, you come on in and you add on. And there you go. The valedictorian didn't get there by herself. She had something adding on up in there, right? And now she's saying, listen, we all did our part and we are holding top rated. Okay. She said, listen to the graduates. Listen to me, people up in here, classmates of mine. We all contributed to this day. So yes, indeed, that's how we do. That's how we do. That's what we're talking about. So let us jump into 7 ways. We're going to do 7 ways of how to become a great planner. Whether you're planning your life for tomorrow, whether you're planning an event, it doesn't matter, whatever you're planning your success story. These are 7 tips that I will give you of how we are going to be great planners. The first one is we want to put in there that we must be willing. Yes, indeed, we must be willing to do something. We must be willing to take ideas. We must be willing to utilize our ideas. We must be willing to create expansion. We must be willing to expand our mind and adjust our mentality. We must be willing. If we are not willing to achieve something, we cannot achieve it. Those graduates, if they were not willing to go over some obstacles, you know what I'm saying, they could not make it. If they were not willing to do the work, they could not make it for us to celebrate them tonight. So let me tell you, number 1 way to become a great planner is to be willing. Be willing. Be willing to show up, and not only show up, but be willing to take action. Be willing. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 1 way to become a great planner. Number 2, let us go over them. Number 2 is trust God. Hello? Trust God. Don't just say, God, I trust you. Trust God is action. Trust God. Yes, trust God. Oh my God. Trust God with every single fiber of your being. And while we are in the trusting phase, what we need to do is to impact somebody else's life in the process. While we're saying, God, I trust you to come through for me, impact somebody else's life. Make a positive impact on somebody. God, I'm trusting you to work this out. And try to impact somebody else's life. God, I'm trusting you to come through for me. Impact somebody else's life. God, I'm trusting you that I'm going to graduate. Impact somebody else's life. God, I'm trusting you. Help somebody with this thing. God, I'm trusting. Trust God. Trust God. And when we trust God, what will happen? Our faith, the very mustard seed faith, will grow. It might just turn into a whole tree. It might just turn into a whole tree, okay? No matter what, our little faith, when we trust God, our little bit of teeny mustard faith, it will grow. Because God is saying, I see you calling on me. God is saying, I'm going to answer you. Keep on calling on me. God don't get bothered by that. God is like, I want you to call on me. I want you to trust me. I need for you to just understand that I'm going to do a thing or two for you. Trust God is not just words. Yes, indeed. Trust God is action. We got to take action. You think, Dr. Bailey, you think other sisters over there, one that was in our car, and by the Victoria, you think these sisters from Jamaica that I just spotlighted here, you think they didn't trust God? I mean, sometimes the faith waver, but you think they didn't trust God? You think it was easy sleeping in her car? Somewhere she's sleeping in her car, she's like, I trust God to help me out of this car. I trust God to help me make this car payment. I trust God that they don't tow away my car while I'm sleeping. I trust. You don't think she has some trust God moment? And you don't think she has some moment where she's like, hey, this is not working out for me. God, where are you? But somewhere, all three sisters that I just highlighted, their faith got wavered somewhere. Their faith got wavered somewhere. And God is saying, that's okay. Just don't give up on me. Just don't give up. We don't have no permission, no right to give up at no time. No. The little bit of mustard seed is where we tap into God and we say, hey, Lord, let's ignite that and our faith will grow. Trust God. Yes, indeed. Put God first. Trust him. Absolutely. Yes. In everything we do, help someone as you go along because God always watching. Can't be selfish at all, Georgia. No. Because sometimes oftentimes what happened, we are going through some things and somebody else is over there and they're calling for us. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to help them because I'm going through some stuff. But no, we got to get out of this mentality. Sometimes we are going through some stuff, but yet we got to help somebody. Because when we help somebody, that's where we put in our faith. That is the faith that we are operating with when we are going through, but yet we are helping somebody, We're helping somebody, yes? We're helping somebody, and that is saying we are igniting our little faith with God's big faith, because God got the big faith. God is a big faither. You know what I'm saying? He's a big man with the big faith. So we want to hey, let's plug it in up in there. Next one is we must understand and we must know that we are already victorious. We already won. We already got to the end of it. We already seen from the end and we're bringing it here. We already see it. You see all those ladies that I put up there? They saw themselves like, hey, I see myself being the wealthiest woman in Jamaica. I saw myself being U.S. consultant. Just this. I saw myself being the valedictorian. I saw myself feed a goddaughter. I sitting there and say, I see myself being the best radiologist up in Jamaica. Honey, you got to see the results. You got to see how victorious you are ahead of time. So you are looking at yourself, not from the situation, but you're looking at yourself from how you're perceiving that thing. Okay, you're planning your future from everything that's happening now. It's a plan. It's a plan to get over to the other side. It's a plan to accomplish your purpose, your goal, your destiny. It is a plan. So every single thing that is happening in this present moment, project that, project it. I see myself. And I told you this before, that when you see yourself in that greatness, celebrate. Have your story. Your story contributes to your success story. One little story going there, your bump, your scratch, your bruise. Hey, guess what? We all do. We all got scratches and bumps and bruises. But guess what? At the end of the day, we got to see ourselves. You better get yourself some ambi cream or something and rub that bruise off and the marks off. But at the end of the day, when you rub those marks off, because sometimes we're trying to get rid of our scars, you know what I'm saying? But me, sometimes I like to leave my scar to see what God has done. So sometimes we try to remove the scars. Well, let me tell you something. Even when you remove the scar, we must see that we are seeing better. We got to see ourselves at the top over there. Top rank, as sister said, top rank. So guess what? Know that you're already victorious. Mm-hmm. Celebrate every moment you get up like, I am the victor. I am the valedictorian. I am this. I am that. I am this. We talk about I am before. Powerful phrase. I am. You see, God said, I am that I am. You must say that what you are. I am a radiologist. I am a speaker. I am a this. I am the wealthiest woman in the world. Say it. Say it. Claim it. Declare it. Mm-hmm. What is that? Number 3. Number 4. No matter what. No matter what, stay obedient to the assignment. No matter what. Audience, no matter what, stay obedient to the assignment. Every assignment that is given is a personal thing between you and God. Every assignment that we get is a personal thing between us and God. And we gotta stay obedient no matter how much it hurts. Oh, we go through some pain. No matter how much the heart aches, the headache, the headache, the backache, the belly ache, all of that. No matter when things look bad, you're lacking, you feel like you're not going. Stay obedient. Stay obedient, audience. Stay obedient to the assignment. You think these ladies didn't have some bumps across? Listen to me. Stay obedient. Stay obedient. That is number 4. Stay obedient because we want to become great planner of our future. We are the one planning this. God is in front and we are planning out like, hey, God, I want to plan with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave God out. Plan with God. Plan with God. Because when we plan without God, God is like, hey, please, bye. God just give a laugh and it's like, whatever. God is like, I'm the forerunner up in here. Okay? And we work into the plan with God. Plan alongside with God. Stay obedient to the assignment. No matter how things look. Stay obedient to the assignment. That was what? Number 4. I don't even know which one to read. But whatever it is, number 4 or number 5. Understand that God's intention for us is to prosper. Understand that God's intention for us is to prosper, to be in good health, to have a prosperous life. God don't create us. God did not create us with the intention for us to lack. God is a God of abundance. Newbies, see that's taking notes. Pay attention right here. Pay attention over there. We got great note takers up in here. So if you don't have your little writing stuff and all that stuff, don't you worry. Let me tell you something. God's intention is for us to live in abundance. It is not just one person that can be a billionaire. No, God give us the mind. God give us the mentality, the capacity to expand and create wealth. Okay, God gave us that. So let me tell you something. We got to understand that God's intention for us is to prosper, to be in abundance, to create wealth. God just did not just put us here and just leave us here. No. So let us understand this. Let us understand that God's intention for us is to prosper and to live in abundance. Why? We are living on God's image. God is a God of abundance. Therefore, we can't live in lack. So wherever you are seeing lack right now, time to adjust the mentality. Hello? It's time to adjust the mentality. Next one is, we got to know, and we got to know that God has made provision before we were even born. God has made provision before our parents met. God has made provision for us, the very thoughts of us. He already made provision. Okay, whatever He put in our DNA to achieve our goals, our gift, our talents, He already made provision. He already paved the way. So let us understand that provision is already made. What God is saying, go after it. Go after what I lay out in front of you. Go after the assignment. Go after it because the provision is there. Let me tell you, sometimes you get your food and you're like sitting around the table. My parents used to like, go around the table, honey. My parents does not send us around the table. My mama, let me tell you, my mama don't used to just send us around the table because everybody know they sit around the table. grab your seat. But when she put us to sit around the table, it's because she already made the food. She already prepared the meal to come on in to serve us. And that is what God is saying. Hello, I made provision already. All I got to tell you to do is to go around the table. Grab your seat and go around the table, because around the table, it is your seat. Nobody else can take your seat. It is your seat. I made a provision. All I got to do is to just make sure that you understand the assignment. And when God lay it in front of us, take your serving. Serve yourself. Go in there. Take a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, go a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit there and a little bit there. Yes, indeed. God will always provide. God did not just create us. God created us to provide for us. God didn't just wake us up this morning. He woke us up to provide for us. Hello, somebody. God didn't just wake us up. It was like, I just want to wake you up. No, he made provision already. And that's the reason why he woke us up, darling. Yes, indeed. So let us get this in our understanding that God will provide. No matter how situation look, God will provide. And the number 7, I think we had number 7. Tina did 4. I think we had number 7. We want to embrace and exercise our place in this. Okay, we want to embrace our space. We want to embrace the fact that God trusts us with whatever he gave us. We want to embrace that. We want to love on ourselves. We want to embrace and exercise peace with ourselves, peace with God, peace with man. Hello. So we want to embrace the fact that God saw us. God saw it fit to wake us up this morning. God said, listen to me. I see you, Georgia. I see you, Thea. I see you, Sharon. I see you. Let us embrace this fact. Let us embrace the fact that we are here. We are present. In school, we used to say, I'm present. When they call my name, they're like, I'm present. We must embrace the fact that we are present. Let us embrace that and know that no matter how things look around us, no matter how situation looks shaky, we must embrace the fact that we are here. We are alive. We are alert. We are going in this together. Let us embrace that God says, I woke you up. I'm going to take care of you. Okay, let us embrace and exercise our faith. When we exercise our faith, you will see that we are not just sitting back here. We are not just sitting there celebrating 1 or 2 or 3 sisters. We can all celebrate each other. So let us embrace this and exercise our faith. And I just want to just jump in and give a little extra something. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my mother used to serve and she like get a little extra gravy, or something. You go to the restaurant, they're like, extra gravy. So let me give you a little extra gravy here. No matter what we do in this life, or where we're headed to go, or where we have an intention to go, somebody is planning. Okay, we got a plan. So no matter where we go from here, no matter our intention, our expectation, our goals, somebody has planned something already. A path already planned out for us already. We need to come into full alignment with this. And what I am going to say, the little gravy that I'm going to add, is that we need to exercise peace. Around the world, in our home, in our community, within ourselves, we need to exercise peace. When we exercise peace with ourselves, with man, with God, we will see that our life goes a little bit smoother. We will see that life and situation is not as hard as how we look at it, because oftentimes we look at situation and we get detour from the assignment. Oftentimes we look at what is going on the other end and we get detour from the assignment. But I wanted to say, let me just grab this little gravy and sprinkle it over your food to say, exercise peace. No matter where you are going into this life, no matter who is in your space, exercise peace. Try to be as peaceable as you can, because peace is what's needed in this world. Listen to me. As I mentioned before, we are not just sharer or carers. We hear this all the time where I say to share. But let me tell you something. We hear this all the time. To sharing is caring. Sharing is not just caring. Sharing and caring is a part of our DNA. The world needs people to care. And the world needs people to care. And when we exercise the right to share and to care, we bring forth peace. Let us be the first peacemaker in our family, in our community, and at least a part of the world. Let us be a percentage. Let us add 1% of our peace that we have within us. Listen to me. If we are not peaceful within ourselves, we cannot give peace. So exercise peace as we go along and as we end this session. Before we close, Tita got something. Tita got something. Before we close, can you help me to celebrate my friend Nathaniel James, who will be celebrating his 100th birthday tomorrow? Oh, bless the Lord, Lord of mercy. Listen here, Sir Nathaniel James. I hope you are watching this. I hope you are watching this. Sir, 100 chapters is a total blessing 100 times. I sent you, I want to send you 100 times of blessing in your entire life. 100 times of blessing to celebrate you. We cannot celebrate you in 100. We don't have 100 candles here, but let me tell you, God has seen you. God saw you 100 times. So we want to say to you, Sir Nathaniel, as you celebrate your 100 years on this earth, you have contributed to society. And we are not going to take that lightly. You have contributed as a planner in your family and in your community and in the world. In the little island of Jamaica, we want to say to you, you have done well. You have done excellent. You have done great. So we want to say to you, as Theda share with us today, your 100th birthday is coming up. Theda, make sure that Mr. Sir Nathaniel James is watching this, as we want to say 100 times. We celebrate your 100 years on this earth. 100 chapter, that's a lot, because some don't make it past one. But honey, God saw it fit for you to celebrate 100 chapter. We celebrate you, sir. We celebrate you. Absolutely. My goodness, when these ladies were born, as they grew up, they had a plan for their life. I exactly also knew what their plans were, and they work on it, and that's why they became so. That's why they become successful at whatever they study. Absolutely, Georgia. Yes, that is it. When you plan, you have to be the first event planner. When God plan and hand over to you, you got to plan with it. You got to plan with it, because you set a goal. You put in action that which you want your life to be. And it's not just saying, I want to be something. You got to show up. You got to take action. You got to plan. You are a great planner of your own life. Let us understand this, that the first planner is God. And then you, when God hand over all the great things in us, he said, now you become a great planner. Audience, please plan your life according to the greatness that is inside of you. Oh, before I go, let me tell you our announcement. Come on in. Announcement. Starting next week, we are going to have less show, not because, but what happened, I am working on a project. As you know, I'm always doing something. Lord, I try to tell you, I'm a great planner. I plan out my life. I try to tell you, God gave me the thing, and I just plan with it. So I want to let you know, next week, maybe for the next 2 weeks, there won't be that many live show. If I pop in, I might pop in 1 or 2 times, but there might not be no show for the next couple of weeks. I am working on a project, and because I'm working on a project, I need to take some time off. I'm saying, this is what I'm talking about. I got to plan some time to work on this project. So please, sorry for the inconvenience in advance. There won't be no show next week and the next week. Next week and the next week. I will return maybe after Thanksgiving. So if you see me pop up every now and then, it's because I'm like, oh yeah, come on in. But again, please, audience, I really want to thank you. I really, 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 really want to thank you. And I just want to make this announcement that there won't be no live show starting next week, starting Tuesday on. There won't be no live show. Every now and then you'll see me, but there won't be no live show like what we normally would do. But of course, I got ya. Got to finish this project. Got to get this out, and that's what happened when you become a great planner of your own destiny. And I'm a great planner of my own destiny, so I got to carve out time, and that is it. Audience, carve out time because a planner need time. So from my heart to yours, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the support, the prayers, the encouragement, everything. Thank you so much for being here. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me because this project, Lord, this project, with this project, I'm going to need about 10 fans, honey. I'm going to need 10 fans to get this project going. So you're going to see me come back. And when I come back, I will come back with updates of my project. Tita asks, what's next for me? What's next for me is always something. God is always doing something for me. So a great planner, to be a great planner, we need to adjust our time, work on our time. Our time is very important. Again, thank you so much for being here. Don't look out for no show next week. Next week there is no show. I'll come back with updates at the end of not the end of the month, somewhere after Thanksgiving, I'll come back. So have a great Thanksgiving, but I might show up somewhere before Thanksgiving. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, with your brother, it will come out well. We'll be thinking and always praying for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need the prayers as I go and take on this project. This is something that is required of me. So again, I'll see you with updates when I get back. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Have a great life. Just be the great planner of your own destiny. Bye.